Good morning and welcome to day 8 of Vlogust, VEDA. Anyway, I'm really sorry I didn't end yesterday's vlog. I completely forgot until I was in bed. My eyes were closed. I was like, oh no. So, just a pre-warning, there probably will be a few more like that this month. Where I just forget, and yeah, it did cool down so much more last night. Oh my god, look at this bag under my eye, it is crazy. I have taken the nail varnish back off my nails, don't ask. When I was painting them yesterday, the nail varnish was so gloopy, and I don't know whether that's because it was just so hot that as I was pulling it out of the pot, it was drying. It is a speedy dry nail varnish anyway. So today I have put the pink back on, and then I will be putting the glitter back on probably a bit later. But last night it cooled down so much more. I think just after I did my last clip yesterday, I went and had a shower, and it did cool me down quite a lot, and then it warmed up again. It was like, oh my god, why is it warming up again? And then it started raining, so yes, I'm just glad it rained, because it has cooled it down so much more. I don't know whether the rain has cooled it down, or obviously the cooler air has come this way. So I haven't got a fan on today. We had both fans on last night because it was still quite warm when we went to bed, and Ian woke up this morning and went, I'm freezing. I was like, good. So yeah, it was chilly, but it was nice to just think that, oh, it's nice and cool and I'm not hot and sweaty and sticky and horrible. So yeah, that's that. Yesterday I also started the Big Bang Theory blanket. If you're part of my other channel, you probably would have seen it. It was ages ago. I printed off all the squares. I will show you in a little while. It's over there at the moment, so I will show you that in a little while. And I have finished a front to the cardigan, so, or coat, whatever you want to call it. That is a front. I need to do another front, but I need to mark for the buttonholes, which what you do is you actually put the buttonholes on that side, and then basically as you knit up, you make the holes for the buttons to go through. I was going to just sew on toggles. Well, it is going to be toggles, but I was going to sew on the other side like a loop, but I think a hole would be better. So, and I've done it like that before, and that is how the pattern says. So I need to get in the loft to get my buttons out to see if I've actually got toggles. I'm not sure. If not, then I will have to order some. And I just order them off of eBay, and I think they're like something like £1.50 for 10 or something. So I will show you those when and if I get in the loft. I might get in the loft today because there's a few things that need to go up, and plus I need to get my buttons down, and yeah, that's about it so far. I think that's all that need. Like, there's just a few bits and bobs that can go up. So yeah, I'm just watching Sonia's vlog from yesterday. It seems like from last night to this morning there's not really been that many videos uploaded from people, so I'm obviously very well caught up. But yeah, so I have woke up with a bit of headache today. Like, I feel heavy, but I don't know if that's because it's cooled down quite a lot. I don't know. I'm going to take some tablets and see how I get on, but I will see you next, and I will show you the blanket, and hopefully I'll have been in the loft and got what I needed to get out. So it's probably about half an hour later, and I thought, let me just get in the loft, get it over and done with. Well, I couldn't find any toggle buttons, so I'm going to have to order some, and hopefully they'll be here not too long. I might just be able to mark out the button where the buttons are going to go with a different piece of yarn, so I can still finish the other side and the hood and the sleeves, and then when the buttons come I can just sew them on. But I thought I'd show you what I did last night basically. So this is the first square that is part of the Big Bang Theory, and this is like it's not a telescope, it's a microscope. And this is my first square. Now, be warned, it's a bit messy. And I've got pegs on it. Let me turn you round so you can see properly. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let me just get the pattern. That is, I've done up to this bit here so far. So I've done 18 squares at the moment, and I'm not even halfway. But as you can see, the pattern of it, I have never ever done C2C before, and I tried Bella Coco's tutorial, and this is how it's coming out. I'm really enjoying it. The only thing that I'm not a lover of is the colour changes. I had one piece of yarn for here, of the green. I had one piece here and then a different piece for up here. So as soon as I hit this was a separate piece and this square was a separate piece, and then obviously I just worked outwards. I think this was a separate piece because this one and this one, so this one and this one, nope, this one, sorry, this one and this one. I did two separate pieces for the green, or did I? No, I think I actually carried the green along just because it was one square. I just carried it along. You can't even see it, to be honest. That's just an end. I think that's that bit there. So I'm really pleased with it so far. So yeah, it wasn't really the colours that I wanted to do, but I am just going to be using, fingers crossed, my scrap box. Now my scrap box is one of the big boxes that I got down the other day that are on my wardrobe, and one of them is full up with part used balls. It might be a ball that's just used a tiny little bit out of, it might be a ball that's not got much left of it, like the green, or for instance, I'll show you. So the dark grey, it was in that box, and the light grey was in that box. So yeah, I'm using a 4mm hook. But before I even started, I looked at the Bella Coco YouTube channel and I searched for C2C, and I gave it a try, and I did this little square. The person that inspired me was Ruth, because she said that she is doing a C2C blanket, and I thought, I think I might give it a go and try and start my Big Bang Theory blanket. The thing I was worried about the most is the colour changes, like going from one colour to the other, because I know a lot of people say, oh, you get like lumps and bumps of other colours and whatever. I haven't had that yet, and because I'm still a beginner, I don't really care. To me, I know what it looks like, and I'm sure everybody else that will look at it will think it's really good no matter what. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I was really pleased with it, but this was my first attempt. That was a 4mm hook. Then I tried, oh, I think I'm just pulling it out. I am. Then I tried with a 3.5mm hook, and to be honest, it did not make no difference in size. I put them together. So I just carried on with a 4mm hook because it did make it a little bit more softer. So yeah, that is my progress so far. I'm just keeping it in one of these purple boxes. So every square that I do, all the squares, they are free on the 3am Grace Designs website. Let me show you if you are interested. They are all on there to do and to print, so that's what I've done, and I've printed every single one of them, even though not every single one of them is in the blanket. But I thought I'd see how I get on and see if I get bored, see what happens. So I'm a quarter the way through my first square. I'm using pegs to just capture the yarn, so then all I have to do is when I'm finished just sort of peg it to the actual project. I didn't realise that this would be so big, but I have learnt from mistakes, and them mistakes are to work out how many separate balls that you will need before you start. So I started just with this big ball here, then realised, oh, I need to separate it to make smaller balls for the bottom and the middle. So yeah, so every one that I do, I'm going to have to work out. So for instance, let's see if I can hold it. I needed a ball for down here of the light. I needed a ball for up here because obviously I didn't want to carry it all the way. And then I need a ball for here. And then possibly I might even need a ball for here, but I might be able to just carry it behind. I don't know, because obviously you've got a bit here that needs a different bit of colour. So yeah, you need to sort of work out how many balls you need for different colours. So yeah, I've learnt from my mistakes, and the next one I will hopefully go through it and work out how many separate balls and whatever that I need. And what I might even do is just get the colour, and instead of using it from a big ball and then pulling from that big ball little balls, just do the little balls, and then when I need more I can just roll off more from the big ball, if that makes any sense. Makes sense in my head. But I'm going to go and paint the rest of my nails. Then I might cast on the other side of that coat. I might mark the buttonholes first, obviously, because I need to do that before I even start. Then I might make some progress on this today. I might finish it today. Who knows? So it's quite a bit later. It's 3:30. I'm just waiting for Ian to pick me up so we can quickly pop to Tesco to get some bits for dinner. But I have binge knitted, if you want to call it that, and I now have 2 fronts. As you can see, this one has got the buttonholes, and that one has got bits of string or bits of yarn to mark where the buttonholes or buttons are going to go, because like I said, I didn't have any of the toggles. So I've binged and I've made a whole front. Yep, and I've just cast on for the sleeve. So hopefully I'll get some of that done tonight. And I haven't touched any of the blanket, but I'm hoping to get the coat finished so I can then start my own cardigan, which I did show you the other day, I think. Just trying to get it out of the packet, which is that one, and I did buy the yarn for that. So I do want to get a start on that, because I'm thinking that would be a nice pattern just to throw on the floor. I thought it'd be quite a nice pattern to have for autumn, and the colour that I got, which is the pink and I think it's very dark purple, nearly black. I thought that the colour would be really nice. So, and I am binge watching Sticks and Twine. His name is Eric. I'm on episode 4. I've gone all the way back to the beginning, and that was published on the 20th of December 2015. So he's got about 34, 35 episodes, I think. I did watch one the other day, and I did watch one yesterday and I did mention it, but I've gone back and started to watch him from the beginning. He's the only man that I've watched. I have tried watching the sock competition, but I just couldn't warm to him, if you know what I mean. Where this man is, or Eric, yeah, he is just really easy to watch and easy to listen to. So anyway, I'm gonna go and get ready to do a bit of shopping. Well, it's not really shopping, we're gonna have a tuna bake for dinner tonight, and all I need is cheese. So home is on the way to Tesco, so Ian is just literally stopping, I'm jumping in the car and we're going. So yes, that's what we're having for dinner tonight, unless we change our mind on the way to Tesco, which might be the plan, I don't know. So it's a lot later again, and we have just been out to pick up some new bits for my car. I got some lowering springs. I don't know when they're going to be fitted, but I will do a before and after and whatever. And they're bright yellow, so my car is going red, not going, but it's red, and I'm doing like yellow stickers and bits and bobs to it. Anyway, I didn't do any more knitting after I showed you what I cast on because my head started pounding. So I don't know whether that's because I did a whole front today or what. So we just sort of sat here, chilled, had dinner, and yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to end today's vlog here. I want to say thank you for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye!